And we're back, Alpha Troop. Hold on. Yes, do not adjust your TV sets, or computer screens, or mobile devices. This is, in fact, AI counseling service brought to us by Aiba in her very own room. You see, I went to the main menu and boom, they said, "Aren't you glad you're talking about it?" And I'm like, yes, I am. I am talking about it. So then Aiba decides to impromptu give me a therapy session. Very nice of her. Alpha Troop, are you guys worried about school? Technically, it's summer here in the States. Maybe school is happening wherever you're from around the world, and you're enjoying a nice tour of William Shakespeare. Math, 1 + 1 = 2. Maybe you're doing division. You get why I said division. Anyway, so I'm going to answer Aiba. I live in a society.
Huh. Worried about work?
That's right.
You don't like work?
It's hard.
That must be rough.
Thank you, Aiba.
It is difficult for everyone at first, but it does get easier. A while ago, you weren't even able to walk on your 2 legs.
Baby?
See? If you think of it like that, it's not even that bad. If it is still miserable, you may be working at an exploitative company. I would quit at that point.
I see. Why, thank you, Aiba. I will hopefully be able to dress you up soon. Your life advice will be very helpful. I appreciate this a lot. It gives you something to do besides the main story. Now let us return. First, save. And now we progress. And yet, his time of death is 12 o'clock today. We saw his left half 6 years ago, the right half 12 o'clock today, fresh.
Which means that half his body was alive very recently.
I doubt that necessarily is true, you know. Like one half is walking around alive, hopping around.
What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Maybe you should try to get your brain to calm down.
Aiba?
That you?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Pretty cool. Now we can hear Aiba through ear syncing technology made by Raycon. Okay.
What?
Possibility. Half of them still alive.
heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious?
Look, all the other answers seem weird.
You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two? There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
I mean, I think we're going through the kettle of bad answers.
I looked into Jin Furui's family background.
Oh, bad questions.
Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
Now, here we go. This one seems logical. Two different people, two different Jins. So the same person, but from a different parallel world.
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Six years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all, but Ryuki was. I think. I didn't know much about the case. I did some of the investigation documents during my training. I missed the word see there. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training. But the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours.
Okay, so we're the team, the group, that is trying to figure out from a fresh perspective. Mizuki, though. Not Mizuki. Ryuki may have more of a stake in this?
Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
Alright.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
Sounds like we have an interrogation. And our first sync? Eh?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
Well, 6 years older.
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS.
In a bar in Mexico.
Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Close enough, because that is the nightlife. Noise. Once you can move to a different area, map will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Use map to open the map and choose a destination. Map. Map. Golden Yokocho. There's a lot of locations. Please, Mizuki, have a motorcycle. Hey. We're in the past again. This transition is interesting. Well, we gotta talk to our favorite guy.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
Why did we agree to a game show? Also, has anyone told you your head is shaped like a cube? How do you get into shirts?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Face to Face.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
So Amabi TV, it's a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show, Face to Face, is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Okay.
I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kamechi, I think.
Andes, Andandes. Andes. Okay.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda.
Look at that. He has a real name.
He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
Do you like his comedy, Tama?
What do you know about comedians?
Oh, okay. Well, apparently, not enough. You're very hormonal today, Tama.
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy.
I didn't realize you were so passionate about the subject.
And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half of a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki?
Believe me, brother, I am.
This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi.
Roppongi Vice, Roppongi Lights.
It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing. They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
It's the man who was hosting that quiz show earlier, Adandis Komichi. It's a monitor for watching the contestants. I've decided to kind of like let that stream by from time to time and just ignore it or read it to myself. But yeah. It's the podium used by the host. A big monitor. It's the show's sign. It says Face to Face.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
My Hero Academia references. Let's go. I'm impressed by that. He even tried to do the face.
Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Nonsense. Detroit Smash. Oh, okay. Is that like a clue? He isn't doing well mentally? Okay.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Man, you're a lot chill in the future.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere?
I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is.
It's hard to believe.
I mean, the lights had to go out though, so that's interesting. It's a police officer from this jurisdiction. Alright, talk to our guy here. This time, as Ryuki, I'm gonna forget his name. But as Mizuki, I'm gonna remember his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Traumatized the guy.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, Huh.
Huh? How did you know?
No, I don't know your name. Seriously, what's your name?
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
Well, you're not gonna tell me your name, then I don't know it. I mean,
All I can do is laugh now. I told you it's Kagami!
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Am I gonna get a secret ending right now? I'm pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. Oh yeah, but this is what we're doing. His name is, what was it again? Oh yeah, this is what we're doing.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it?
You weren't even close.
Ah, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
It's messed up.
Oh, I knew it. Jin Furoi? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world.
Okay, what is he, Elon Musk? Are we comparing him to Elon Musk now?
He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
In a way.
Well,
Come on, you can tell me if you're doing a crap job. Whoa.
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Who let this little girl on the investigation?
easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid!
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
Trust me, I've seen plenty.
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I see. Mizuki's like so over deaf.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
I'm gonna remember you, Kagami. And one day, I'll get my revenge. That's right, I'll never forget your name. Because you're forever going to be living a life of paranoia when you know Mizuki one day will come after you.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Wow, Ryuki, you're a bit of a jerk. Okay, let's talk to some victims.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan.
Okay.
I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened.
I imagine if you got those questions wrong, this would be a lot longer of an explanation.
Mr. Date was also on that case.
Teleportation.
Oh man, here we go. Iris and her theories. Might be spot on, might be completely off the mark.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world.
Oh, here we go.
But only half of his body was able to make it through.
Thus dying upon making it here. I get it.
That's why he was split in half.
Jeez. Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Yeah, I can imagine why.
Of course. Jin Furue, right?
Yep.
I've seen him online a bunch of times. What? Isn't it obvious?
Being a best friend?
Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask, so...
Mizuki Date, 12 years old.
Look at that. That sounds cool to say. Sounds very cool.
Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
So Ryuki was the chosen one. At least, another agent of Abyss who, knows Date and worked under him.
I don't know. I'm not his guardian, you know.
He is your legal guardian.
He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Whoa, man. Probably doing jello shots. Her name is Mizuki Date. She's a 6th grader. She's trembling. I really am trying to get a good Ryuki voice in my head and hearing, like how he's awkward. Awkward young fellow. Do you know the victim, Moma?
Anyway, it's real fucked up.
Not what I asked, and you had to throw a curse. Good old Moma.
Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this.
He's pretty much dead. didn't have a really choice in the matter.
Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Oh, you meant the culprit. I'm sorry.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Oh, we get his name. That's what's up.
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name.
Shinpei.
He was one of our members until just recently.
What happened?
Was?
He went clean. Left the life completely.
Good for him.
And where is he now?
Learning the ways of the household husband. What a loser, right?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Moma Kumakura.
Well...
Yeah, seriously, is it Abyss? Is it the detective over there?
There's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Alright, Tama. Flirtation aside, we got this. Hopefully.
Hey, what's going on with you?
No, seriously, why were we here at this game show? Like, who was the person that said, I got tickets for this game show? No, actually, we're gonna be participants. Sit in this chair and shut up and answer questions.
Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
Okay, that's 2 times I've seen little hints about Ryuki's mental state being a little off. Keeping that in mind.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Makes sense. I wonder why.
Boss tried to go home. But the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
Hence, Ryuki.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
I mean, this guy is named Ma, but Mama, I'm just throwing that out there, right? Host.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Oh, Tama, you're in trouble.
It's Jin Furroway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange.
Well, I wonder why him, first of all. But I'm starting to understand he had some sway online, right? So, you know, this could be just anyone's ball game, you know? Anyone online, any one of his employees. It's very hard to narrow down a reason why this guy would be dead right now.
Why just his right half?
Boss, I report directly to her.
I already know all about you. No need to say it.
I think you're very good at your job.
Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boz.
This guy right here. Who is this guy? Huh? Again, you're not too far from striking distance from Boss. Like, in 2 different timelines now. You deserve one good punch to the face, man.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and boss acknowledged my abilities.
Her having to be into younger men has nothing to do with me getting this job.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy.
Hey. We don't discuss Boss's preferences.
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
You know, you sound like a guy, right? Who, you know, is very bitter about that. You know, and maybe, you know, you have trouble maybe getting it up, or, you know, maybe, you know, you shoot the J a little too quickly. You know. You get what I'm saying, man? Like, it's okay, man. There's someone out there for you who, you know, goes at the 3-second pace that you're used to.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
Tama, do not finish the rest of that sentence.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
But he gets upgraded in Mizuki's timeline.
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
Don't worry. No, it takes us 6 years.
What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
From the future? Come on.
No?
He's a detective named Ushidera. Oh. Keep in mind we have a sign.
Fray to free?
Fray to free.
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain.
Okay.
Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
Self-explanatory, Ryuki.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Huh. Okay.
What's with that QR code?
Let's scan it.
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
Uh-oh. That's what messed up with Aiba. Was this like a plan that they knew Abyss would be here? Hence they ruined the communications, thus they can't get online? Like, I'm just thinking this might be a very premeditated murder here.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
I'll go back to the sign in a moment. I'm afraid.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm afraid progress would be moving forward there. 40 hours ago.
Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result. Leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Yes, when we've determined molecular level.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is just going to be a little hard to understand. So feel free to skip this if you like. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds. Inter, okay? So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furude's body was severed at the intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. I read that, and yeah, we got a science lesson. It will be on the test. In fact, in the next game, they're going to ask you what's the difference between intramolecular bonds and intermolecular bonds. What in the world happened yesterday at 6? A fight for freedom, huh? Well then, Alpha Troop, are you guys fighting for freedom? Every day, maybe? Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the support I get. My comeback is here. I'm happy to be providing content, and I want you guys to know that everything hopefully will go smoothly this summer, and that I can put out content consistently with no real delays and all that. I have a schedule in mind, like Mondays and Wednesdays AI, the Somnium Files, and then Tuesday I'll do like maybe KOF, King of Fighters. I have plans for like Thursday to be Throwback Thursday, so just look forward to that. I'll hammer all that out, but until then, until next time, have a great day, have a great night, and I'll see you later.